Welcome back to Rise 360. Now, she's a Grammy-nominated singer and now author on a mission to help us succeed.
That is right. Here with more on her book, You Will Win, is Jekalyn Carr. Welcome to Rise 360.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, we are excited about this book, You Will Win, because
Yes.
I'm ready to win. Are you ready?
I am so ready to win.
Okay, so tell us more about this book and why you decided to do it.
Yes, well, I am, as you stated, on a mission to really get people to understand that they have the potential to succeed and to win in life. Anytime when you are trying to chase your dreams and you're writing your visions and just working on your purpose in general, we experience challenges, and sometimes the challenges appear to be bigger than us, and there are certain things that we need to know that we have to do on ourselves in order for us to win. And, you know, it's not just you saying, I will win, I will overcome, because a lot of us have these good, nice declarations and things that we say every day, but there's also things that we have to do so that we can make sure that we're living a well-rounded winning life. And that's what this book is about, teaching you how to win. And I love it because you can apply this information to just about any situation in your life, whether you want to win in your health, win in your career, just different areas. And so that's what this book is all about.
So you've clearly won in your career. I mean, you've been nominated for Grammy upon Grammy upon Grammy. What inspired you to write this book?
What inspired me was I travel the world every week, and I was hearing so many people telling me their situations, and it seems as though their situation was winning over them when it's really supposed to be the other way around. And so I was like, I think that it's time for me to go ahead and write a book. I knew that I would write it at some point, but I didn't know this would be my first one. And so just being able to release this book to the world, to let them know that it's okay for you to challenge that inner champion on the inside of you, because it's the only way you're going to win. You have to want to win in order for you to win.
Hey,
She's
preach
preaching,
it,
right? Well, okay, so how did writing this book help you in your process? Did it help you become a better winner?
Absolutely.
More winner? How?
Yes, there's information that I've learned throughout my journey that I've, of course, shared with the world through this book, and it has helped me grow in a lot of different areas, especially with so many distractions going on around us. Every time you turn around, there's always a distractions, but even in this book, I let you know distractions only come when you are getting ready to make a home run. And so therefore you have to see it but don't see it. And so those are some of the areas that I've grown in as well, and I was so glad to be able to share that in the book.
I love that. Now, one thing that I love about you and this book is the fact that the knowledge that you've gained from traveling around the world, you're sharing it with everyone as opposed to just holding it back for yourself. And you talk about the 14 principles that we should follow in order to win. What are a few of those principles that you can share with us?
One thing that I do put emphasis on is us defining our win correctly. Now, what we have to understand is that we cannot compare our win to a game or to an event, because in a game, only one team can win.
But what about someone else's win? I know a lot of people compare their wins to the other people too.
Look at us. That's in the book as well. Looking upon
reading it.
I'm trying to catch up.
Looking at other people, but you have to define your own win according to your own journey. Your win may be you getting your joy back. Your win may be you getting up in the morning. You hadn't gotten up in a long time to work on your vision. So you cannot compare your win to somebody else's. Now you can use it as a motivation and as an inspiration for you to win, but don't envy someone else's journey, because you have your own. And so you want to acquire all that it belongs to you so that you won't miss what belongs to you, because you're focusing on someone else.
Are you a pastor by any chance?
I
just feel like you're taking me to church. Wow. So inspirational.
Are you a PK or anything?
I'm a speaker.
There we go. I can feel it.
The speaking.
You got it out of me. Okay.
Amazing.
Well, I love the principles. I love that you also give like the 7 ways to win, or 7 habits that are necessary. What are some of those daily habits that we need to practice in order to become a winner?
Well, one I just said was defining your win, and another one that I love is you really expanding your thoughts. If you never think beyond where you are, you will never go beyond where you are. And so it's important that even though we may find ourselves in difficult situations at times, but you cannot look at where you are and judge your future based off of where you are. You have to recognize the potential that is in you despite where you may find yourself, and know that if I was predestined to win, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then also you celebrating your win. If no one else celebrates you, you take the time and you celebrate your own self, both small and large.
Yes.
You have to celebrate celebrate your own victory. And then also understanding what else it is that you need to do to help others. Because remember, somebody is depending on your gift and that which it is that you was born to do. And your testimony and that which it is that you are called to do can very well inspire others. Look at the people who invented the cars, who invented the radio, who invented the refrigerator. We still use these things right to this day. What if they never expanded their thoughts and their minds beyond where they were in order for them to produce what was on the inside of them? So that's why it's important for you to look beyond and think beyond where you are, because there's so much on the inside of us.
I love that. She is preaching up in here. I love it.
Can we get married? You're amazing.
Forever.
Wow. Thank you.
Now, speaking of being amazing, you are also releasing your album this week, One Nation Under God.
Yes.
Talk to me about the importance of that title.
Well, the message behind my album, One Nation Under God, is us understanding that it does not matter where you are, America, Alaska, Africa, wherever you are, we're joining together as one body. Why? Because we need each other. A lot of us, we have different gifts, but at the end of the day, we need each other. And I believe that some positive things can happen when we're operating in unity and when we're doing it together. And so that's what this album is all about. It's a very diverse album. I have something for all generations. I have the upbeat. I have all of that good stuff. And of course, my lead single, You Will Win, which is #1.
All right.
You are winning.
It's been #1 for 4 weeks straight now.
She just slipped that in there. She was like, it's #1.
Yeah. And so, and that song is just doing amazing, just really getting people again to unleash that champion that's on the inside of them. So if you love You Will Win, you would definitely love the rest of the album.
Wow. I love how you use your platform and everything about you to inspire, to unify, to help the country, not just your listeners. Do you think other artists should be using their platform to do the similar thing?
Absolutely, because that's the reason why we have the platform. You know, even though we do a great job at what we do and we operate in our gifts, whether it be singing, whether you're an athlete, but at the end of the day, you also have to use your platform to help others. Because remember, you weren't always in that position that you're in, and somebody else needs to know information like You Will Win and other information that we've learned along our journey so that they can be successful and they can be prosperous, because that's what it's all about, helping somebody else becoming successful and prosperous in their lives as well.
Wow. Jekalyn, you are clearly walking in your purpose.
Thank you.
My goodness, you emit so much light. I love it. What is next for you on this journey?
What is next for me? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm getting ready to do my first You Will Win conference, and I'm very excited. It's June 21st through June 22nd, and I have classes, daily classes available. And what I really wanted to do with this conference is to give people information so that they can have a well-rounded winning life. Because you don't want to just win in one area of your life and you're failing in the rest. And so that's what this conference is all about: winning in your health, winning in marketing and branding, and just different areas. And then nightly services are open to the public, and I just believe it's going to be amazing.
Okay, where is this conference and how can we sign up? Because I
want to win.
It's going to be in South Haven, Mississippi, right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. So if you want to take a road, yes, I'm a country girl. So if you want to take a trip on down to hang out with me to learn how to win even more in your life, you can do that. And registration is open for the classes now at youwillwin.org.
Wow, I am shocked that she's only 20 years old. Can you believe this? She seems like she's the inspiration and spirit of a 40-year-old.
What was I doing at 20?
Not this. We were losing, not winning. No.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, we're winning now. And if you want to win, make sure you check out this book and check out our conference also. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Jekalyn, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, let me catch up. You will win. We'll be right back with more 360. Okay. Oh, look at this
How are we
principle.
doing?
7 ways.
Ooh, use time like it's money.
Right, I like that.
Love it.
Great tips.
Amazing. Thank you.
We have to rush.
Who has to rush? I'm ready.